One. Okay, so this is a quick video for assigning an activity across different year levels or across different classes, or for selecting specific students that you want to give the activity to. So let's go up to the Add button up here. We're going to click on the Add button. I'm logged in as a Year 6 teacher, so I'm Scott. Right, so I'm going to hit the Add button and I'm going to assign an activity. So click on Assign Activity. Now I'm going to do this with one of my pre-existing activities, so I'm in my library, but if you're going to create a new activity, you would do it there, right? So let's say I want to do this go-karting activity down here. I would click Assign on that activity. Now, this is where normally you would assign it just to one class, but in this situation, let's say I'm the distance learning coordinator and I need to assign it to students from each of the Year 6 classes. So I can go through and put a tick next to each of the Year 6s to say they're the 4 classes. Now if I wanted it to go to all 4 classes, to every single person, I would then assign that to all 4 classes. Or I could go through and schedule it for a specific time that I want that video to be released, right? So I might say 8 o'clock tomorrow morning I want all the videos released, or all the activities released, right? So I could schedule it. Now if I wanted to go to specific children, I could still leave those classes ticked. Then I go to Edit Students, and I choose the specific students in that class. So Adam might be distance learning, this kid, this one, and this one, right? So they might be the specific students doing distance learning. I hit tick on that, and then I go to the next one. And you can see here, it says 5 students only. It doesn't say the whole class, it just says the 5, right? So out of here, I might go to Edit Students, turn that off, and say I only want these 3 people to go. So they're the distance learning students, and so you'll see 3 there. So there'll be 5 and then there'll be 3. So that way the activity can be assigned to either specific year levels, groups, or individual students, and it can be scheduled. So this is just a little advantage for those distance learning teachers who have got the list of kids that they know they have to set the work for, the activities for. That's the way to do it. Now, as a teacher assessing those things, you will have to jump from one class to another. So I have to be in Year 6 Scott, I'll get activities coming in here, I'll get inbox and I'll get journal, and then what you're going to do is just click and you go to the next class here, right? And then you would assess the one from Naomi's class, and then you click here, you go to Max and you assess the one from Max's class. So you do need to jump between the 4 classes to assess or give feedback, but really it was one click. It's not too difficult to do.